Hey, I'm here to give you feedback on your run. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to DM me directly or ping me in your RIP thread. I was having a conversation earlier with somebody about this, but especially for your PB, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to reset for lava pools. Like, to me, this just looks like a lava pool in the middle of a forest, which is generally going to yield you nothing. So it's better for reset efficiency to just not even go for this. Consider using Thin. You could find this buried treasure a lot quicker with a lot higher accuracy. Good TNT placement. Little bit scuffed, but it's fine. Why are we grabbing more? Bucket craft was a little scuffed, but it's fine. Practice that one specifically. I notice a lot of people scuffed the bucket craft. Yeah, right. Like, we don't need that much. Oh, wait, I see what you did. Hold on. How much did you get from the initial, then? How the fuck did you... I'm confused. Oh, buttons. Yikes. I was gonna say, the TNT placement was good. I just missed the button craft. Like, yeah. Obviously that one had to tighten up. Good recovery, but yeah. However, since you have the resource, it may be worth just grabbing the dirt anyway, so that way you don't have to worry about any blocks for the rest of the run. Like, you can just, like, mindlessly throw out soul sand, gravel, just pretty much every block from the bastion. I believe I saw kelp behind you at one point. I could also just be getting it mixed up with the kelp that you saw in the distance. Yeah, I don't know if this ended up being an enter or if you had information earlier in the run that would suggest that it's bad. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That just looks like better kelp that's like way closer. I guess not way closer, but still like closer. Oh, this other ravine's just lucky as well. What happened there? Did you grab the one straight down on the earlier? Yeah, I think you misgrabbed that like second one, and that's why this was cobble right here. Okay, little... You either timed that thing perfectly on the unpause, or like you weren't looking at it close enough. To me, this looks like housing or treasure, but I don't know your spikes well enough. That's housing. Cool. I like that you reset your pie chart right there. It's just free for the rest of the run now. Basalt's kind of bad, but it's fine. Obviously not in your control. Oh, but forcing mid down may be a good play here. Okay. Whenever you're going mid down here, don't force it here. Usually you can just like place it here. Like obviously like good job dropping the gold. That's the correct thing to do, but place the block here so that way you're not turned around. Cuz yeah. Good. Generally not a fan of like placing stuff right here because you're digging up twice, which isn't like the greatest use of this overlapping time, but I suppose it's okay. While you're running up here, you could totally pick block like the different kinds of blackstone so that way you can throw them out as you run. Beautiful pearl hang. That just saved the run. What the heck? Fair enough. Okay, let's see if this guy... Okay, hold on. So earlier, I believe your portal's like over here or something. Yeah. When you're up here, do you... Okay, before I say what I was about to say. While this pearl's in the air, pause and then hit the like 6RD for dynamic. The only scenario where you don't do that is if you're trying to set up a pearl hang while you're up here. And there we go. Well, I guess you could even throw that without the pearl hang. You have an odd hitting movement. You're like swinging up and down, and I wonder if you're like missing some of these hits because of it. I don't know. If that's like a consistent thing, that may be a mechanic worth changing. Oh, also, while you're purling, it's a good idea to clear out your inventory. That was a good bait for that guy. Yeah, that was beautiful. You also tend to get hit a lot, but I think that that's, you know, yeah, that is definitely something that you could improve on. Yeah, I was actually talking about this in another call as well. Back when you're purling here, like right here, you can do what's called a double purl, I think is the term, where you basically throw that purl, and then while that purl's in the air, you throw another one over here, so that way it's like an automatic hang. I've seen this in like come up in a couple of runs that would have just directly benefited from this. I think the most recent example of it would be Marin's world record blind from earlier today. Like the entire like pearl hanging back to their home portal could have just gone so much simpler if they just like did what I was talking about just then. Overlap Bodai. Oh wait, never mind. You knew that you had this. Surely. Actually, what happened with the first eye to where it was like that? Just unlucky? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it had to have been unlucky. While you're up here, note the angle of where it is, or at least the like cardinal direction, north, south, east, west. So that way you could just face it while you're in the portal animation. It makes this entire sequence right here, like post getting this portal out, like this entire sequence a lot easier to manage. Oh, is it a Bastion stronghold? Slightly not. These are good pearls. I don't know why you're like digging down like that. That's just like objectively really slow. Like your C counter, it says 40 and then it jumps to 30 a little bit. Like just dig down on one of them. Like a 40 C is not gonna kill you at 2 hearts. Like you're totally fine there. Beautiful. Preemptive as intended. Oh, it had occurred to me before. Actually, I said it earlier in the feedback. Just clear out your inventory while pearling and stuff. I'm confused. Why didn't you go for 0? Is your hotbar not set up? Or did you not know the tower? Or didn't feel comfortable with the tower? Oh, you only have 5 explosives. I swear to God you had some anchors. Yeah, you have at least 2 anchors. Wait, why can't I do math? No, you have at least 2 anchors. I think the death reset 0 prep could have been done better if that's the reason. While the dragon's just kind of like aimlessly wandering, you could definitely be standing a lot further back. Like the dragon should just be at the very edge of your vision at all times. That was good. Oh no, was that a nerves bed? No, just late. Oh man, that one's rough. Hold on. Do you scroll wheel? Is that why? What the heck happened here? You must have scroll wheeled. Yeah, You need to pick block your beds whenever you're one cycling. Just use the middle click button. It's going to be an awkward transition at first, but it's nothing that 15 minutes in an end practice map can't fix. I think that's it's obviously a bad habit that definitely just cost you this run. Also, get the full axe hits in, so that way this explosive can do as much damage as it can. Because you didn't really deal all that much damage with the axe either. Yeah, in terms of like feedback, I think that the run was mechanically very good. There were just definitely some decision-making things, particularly in the end, that I'm sure that you're beating yourself up about. That could have really swayed this run. And like, because it was just decision-making stuff, like that's typically remedied by being in situations. And now that you've been in the situation in such like a painful capacity, I'm sure that like these decisions won't be made again. So keep your head up, keep grinding. You'll still, like, you're going to get on pace again, and I know that you're going to nail it next time.